Have you ever wanted to make your own crystals? Well, science has come to help. Chemical reactions happen all around you and even inside of you. Chemists perform chemical reactions to change one chemical into another. Sometimes, multiple products are formed, and chemists may want to separate one from another. This may be done in a process called recrystallization. In recrystallization, the mixture of the products can be dissolved in hot water and then cooled. As it cools, one product appears as a crystal, which are removed from the rest of the liquid, which has the other product. Why do crystals appear when the mixture cools? It has something to do with solubility, or the largest amount of something that can be dissolved. The solubility of most solids increases with the temperature. In other words, salt can dissolve in hotter water than in cold water. Saturated mixture is cooled. There will be more salt than can be contained in the colder water, and it may start to come out of the mixture, forming into crystals. Now it's time we go to the practical part of our experiment. What we will need is a clear bowl, a spoon, we will need some Epsom salt, or known as magnesium sulfate, hot water, food coloring, and I've decided to innovate the experiment and make it more interesting by testing the same method but using regular table salt. Table salt, also known as natrium chloride. Let's get making the experiment. First, we are going to pour 1 cup of hot water, and then this is going to be the Epsom salt bowl. So we're going to pour some Epsom salt, and now we're going to mix until the Epsom salt is all dissolved. So now, as the salt is dissolved, we're going to add the food coloring. Now I'll do the same with the natrium chloride, or table salt. I realized that the Epsom salt dissolved very quickly in the hot water, and the table salt is taking a long time to dissolve. That's why I think Epsom salt is going to work better than table salt. But we're going to experiment and find out. Now we're going to put the mixture in the freezer for 10 minutes. So now, as it has been 10 minutes, I'm going to put the solution into the fridge. And hopefully tomorrow there will be crystals inside it. It has been overnight now, and we've taken out our different kind of salts out of the refrigerator. Let's first check the magnesium sulfate. First, what we have to do to see the crystals is remove the excess liquid. Wow! Look at the crystals. They've absorbed some of the color. They are translucent. Wow! They don't feel like melting in my hand at all. That's because this is not molecules come together to form the crystal structure. Things other than these specific molecules do not fit well into the crystal structure. More like a wrong puzzle piece does not fit. The mixture will be allowed to form slowly. Then the molecules that do not fit in will be kept out of the crystal structure and will instead remain in the water. If the solution is cooled too quickly, there is no time to reject the impurities, and they'll get quickly trapped in the forming crystal and disrupt the pattern. Now let's check our natrium chloride. As we can see, the process of recrystallization did not happen. I suggest to use Epsom salt for this such experiment.